Good afternoon and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark and today I'm going to take you for a walk around a really nice example of a 2010 model Mazda CX-9 Grand Touring Wagon. We'll start at the front of the car, and the first thing you notice is a lot of chrome running through the front of the car. Just give it that oozing quality. It does have all of our chrome grille, high intensity discharge headlights, so we do have the headlight washers as well. They do activate when we're using our windscreen wipers. We've got factory driving lights down below that as well, just in our bumper bar, once again with the chrome surrounds as well. Really well presented, this car, for a 2010 model. And as we come around the driver's side, notice it is fitted with aftermarket alloy wheels, and we have put brand new tyres all round on this car. So present in really good order as well, the alloys. Minor little scuff on the right hand front one. We do have our indicators in our colour-coded outer mirrors, and you notice also outer chrome door handles. We've got all the chrome running through the window surrounds as well. Just makes the whole look of the car really impressive, and extremely hard for me to pick any marks on the Juco itself. And then as we come down around the tailgate as well, presents once again fairly consistent overall, this car. I've had a walk around it before we started filming. On our tailgate, we've got our distinctive clear tail lights, high level stop light in our tailgate spoiler. It does also have a reverse camera, which we'll chat about a little bit later. Our black plastic scuff plate just on the top of our bumper bar. Looking really closely, a couple of very minor little marks there, but well, once again, really impressive. Is fitted with a Heyman Reese tow bar as well. It is going to give you 2-ton towing capacity, so certainly give you plenty of scope to tow something if you need to. As we move down around the passenger side now, once again, fairly consistent overall, this car. The way it presents is a credit to the previous owner. Very hard to find a mark on any of the panels. Once again, the alloy wheels on the passenger side. If you were to expect any marks on the alloys, you'd probably expect them to be on this side, but they're actually in pretty much factory order as they were manufactured. The only other thing to touch on whilst we're doing the exterior, it does have a factory fitted sunroof, being the Grand Touring Wagon. So from an overall exterior point of view, really impressive motor car. So back around to the front of the car now. Just before we lift the bonnet, a couple of really minor little touch-ups just there. Didn't spot them earlier because they're that hard to see actually, but we like to tell you everything about the car. So the good thing about the CX-9 is the performance it's going to give you. 3.7 litre motor will deliver you 204 kilowatts, 367 newton meters of torque, all at the same time giving you 12.2 litres combined per 100 k's. So expect in excess of 620 k's to a tank of fuel. A good sized people mover, still delivering you fairly good economy. Back around to the rear of the car now, and in the 2010 CX-9 Grand Touring Wagon, you have the ability to open the tailgate just by using the actual key itself. Basically just hold on the tailgate button and it will automatically raise the tailgate for you. Great when you've got your hands full of shopping, just hit the button and away we go. So really spacious area in the back of the car. I have earlier dropped one of the third row seats down, so it gives you an indication if you're not utilising the third row, the ability to just pop these seats down. Simple matter of just pulling on that strap there to release it, and down she goes out of our way. Small Velcro attachment there, just so you can always reach in and grab the actual strap itself to bring it back up into position. Once again, really simple operation, straight up into position. Got our headrests there as well. And then behind that, a good sized storage area in there as well. All of our wheel braces and tools are in there. And also you notice we've got our subwoofer tucked away in there for our premium sound system, which once again we'll touch on shortly. So here we are inside the CX-9 now, and it just oozes luxury. The Grand Tourer, all of our leather infills in our door trims. On our driver's door, all of our power window and power mirror switches. A manual button to lock and unlock the doors. Then directly in front of that, we've got a button to turn our traction control off. There's also another button here to open our tailgate if you need to. Just simple press of a button will open the tailgate. a little control here for our electric brakes as well. Our steering wheel, once again, full leather steering wheel. It is height and reach adjustable, the steering wheel. Set ourselves up where we're nice and comfortable. Lock it into position. Simple matter of just pushing that lever up and we're good to go. Does have auto headlights, the CX-9, so they will turn themselves on as it gets dark. Does also have auto wipers. So once the car detects rain, it will turn the wipers on for you. Our steering wheel controls show all of our cruise control on our right hand side, all of our audio controls and our Bluetooth controls to our left. So basically allows you to flick between what audio you're playing, AM, FM stereo. Does also support audio streaming. So I've paired my phone up earlier, simple matter of hitting on the mode button, and it takes me straight to whatever music is stored on my iPhone. So, you know, obviously all the functions at your fingertips, which is really important. We'll turn that down now. Moving into the center console section, once again, it's really important as I show you the features to look at the quality. The way this car's been looked after, as I said earlier, is just absolutely amazing. Our little screen up the top here just tells us a number of things. It does tell us our average distance travelled, fuel consumption, distance to empty. It shows us that our air conditioning's on and we've got it set to 17.5 degrees on both sides of the car. It is dual air conditioning, climate control, so your passenger can set a different temperature if they require. Moving down below into our multifunction screen, as you can see, this car does come with satellite navigation. Also, as I mentioned earlier, we'll just select reverse, a really good clarity reverse camera as well, so you know you can see everything behind you, really safe. Obviously then all of our screens here as well. An important one that I probably didn't highlight, if we just scan to one of the outer mirrors on the car, and it's in all of the CX-9s. When I do select reverse, just watch what the mirrors do. They bring themselves down, so you can actually picture not only with your camera, you also notice the mirrors automatically drop when you select reverse. Once again, just to assist you to reverse safely. As I mentioned, climate control, air conditioning, so all our settings are there. Just below that, we've got heated front seats, being the Grand Touring. So passenger and driver do have heated front seats in leather. And then just our manual control to just change the mode. Our air conditioning or heating is operating at 12 volt outlet just there for any accessories we might want to plug in. We've got our T-bar automatic. Now the car doesn't come with that phone. We can just drive it as a normal auto, or we can bring it across into what you either call sports or performance mode. Enables us to change gears manually, which they appear up on the screen. So manual mode. I'm lazy, I just prefer to drive it in automatic. Under this cover, two good sized cup holders. If it's not in use, just close it up. And then our storage inside our little console here, an auxiliary input, another 12 volt outlet in there, ample storage room. It's folded away when we're not storing anything, acts as an armrest as well. Now, really important also, just to have a look at the interior of this car. Full leather interior, of course. So that's front, second row and third row seats in this car are all full leather. And once again, as I mentioned earlier, you look at the quality of the way this whole car presents is really, really impressive. You wouldn't think it's done 124,000 Ks. The other thing I did touch on briefly earlier, it does have premium sound, hence the subwoofer in the back, 10 speaker audio system and really quality sound. I won't demonstrate how good the sound is, I'll do that later. Last but not least, country owned motor car. So a lot of highway driving, and the majority of its servicing carried out at Ballarat Mazda. So dealer serviced a fair percentage of its life so far as well, and the service history, as you can see, outstanding. Once again, it shows us why this car presents so well. So just in summary, really impressive. 3.7 litre motor, 204 kilowatts, 367 newton meters of torque, at the same time giving you combined fuel economy of 12.2 litres per 100 Ks. full leather interior, factory sunroof. We didn't really go into the sunroof any further than earlier. 6 airbags, perfect service history. One of the better examples you're going to see. Feel free to give us a call on 99070555 for any further assistance.